Welcome back, rollers, and all you other wonderful viewers out there for another Custom Heroclix Showcase. This time we're showing off the Hardened Detective, Alicia Darrow. So this figure was made using a Jessica Jones from the What If 15th anniversary of Marvel Heroclix. As you can see, kind of the elbow to the viewer left, or my left, is a little chipped off. You can kind of see the white trench coat that she wears. I'm going to have to touch that up again, but this is simply just a repaint, unlike the other figures to where I was using green stuff and acrylic paints as well. And the backstory for Alicia Darrow is she actually is the mother of Aiden Darrow, also known as Ruin, previously shown in another Custom Heroclix Showcase. And she was instrumental in helping Daredevil legally bring down Kingpin during one of the actual Marvel story arcs. Kind of like to work out my characters to where they work out to the main continuity. Upon Kingpin's return, he wanted to kind of make a show of force that he's not one to be messed with, so he got even with a lot of the people that were responsible for, incarcerating him. So of course, Alicia Darrow was one of those people. He had assassins attempt a drive-by to where she was nearly fatally wounded, but managed to survive. Unfortunately, the same did not go for her husband and Aiden's father. With that being said, she's one of the few people that knows that Aiden is Ruin and likes to assist in whatever way she can, as well as keeping Aiden Ruin out of trouble. And although she is a support assist style character like Clemency, she's most certainly not a healer. She's more about controlling the battlefield. She costs 45 points as far as your team construction is concerned. She has the PD team ability, but she has no special abilities on her dial as far as movement, attack, damage, or defense. She does, however, have a trait. And the trait that she has is actually lifted from a Nick Fury, and for her it's called Not All Heroes Wear Capes. If Alicia Darrow is part of a Spider-Man family theme team and has the lowest point value character on your starting force, she can use leadership and outwit. When she uses leadership, she's considered 300 points. Now, given that leadership has changed with the more recent rules, the point value doesn't exactly really matter anymore. Her keywords are detective, police, and Spider-Man family. And her movement ability is always on the move, which is sidestep. And as mentioned before, is a great ability as far as positioning is concerned, either to put you where you need to be in terms of helping out, or like in this instance, if we want to make sure that she's not to where she can be targeted by Ludok here, she can go ahead and use that sidestep to put herself behind a barricade. Her attack ability is used in non-lethal force, so when you make an attack, you can go ahead and choose, instead of doing damage, to put a token on your opponent. Didn't mean to actually hit her with the dice. Her first defense ability is Take Cover, which is energy shield deflection. So if she's the target of a ranged combat attack, she gets a +2 to her defense score. Her other defensive ability is Years of Experience, which is combat reflexes. So when she is the target of a close combat attack, she gets a +2 to her defense stat. Her first damage ability is Lady Luck, which is probability control. So as long as she has a friendly character or opposing character within her line of sight and within range, or at minimum 8 squares away, if they go to attack, like Ludok's going to try and attack Ruin, so that would have missed, but let's say it was successful for the sake of this video. You go ahead and say probability control to where that person has to reroll. So thankfully, that would have missed too either way. Man, those are some terrible rolls. And of course, this ability can be used as a free action once on your turn as well as once on your opposing turn. So it can be used to mess up a roll of a single opposing character, or you can use it to either reroll a friendly character, which would also include yourself. Her final damage ability is Hiding in Plain Sight, which is Shape Change. So if she would normally be the target of a ranged or close combat attack, you roll a d6. And if you get a 5 or a 6, just like that right there, you cannot be the legal target of attack. And as far as her printed dial is concerned, again, she's 45 points. She has the PD team ability. She doesn't have anything special in regards to her movement, attack, defense, or damage. So it's one of the few figures that I've created so far that does not have Indomitable. No improved movement, but she does have the trait that was previously mentioned. She has a range of 6 for a single target. Alicia Darrow is only 4 clicks deep, with the first click being a movement of 8, attack of 10, defense of 17, and damage of 3. Her second click is a movement of 8, attack of 10, defense of 16, damage of 2. Her third click is a movement of 8, attack of 9, defense of 16, damage of 2. And her final and fourth click is a movement of 8, attack of 9, defense of 15, and damage of 1. So as I said before, she's a great support kind of utility character. Obviously works best when used in a Spider-Man family team. With the ability of using outwit and well as leadership, it can really be change the tide of battle, really. And the fact that she also has probability control and some of her other abilities definitely makes her a great part of a team, especially for her point value. So let me know what you think of this custom figure. Is this a figure you could see yourself using, and if so, as part of what team? Let me know down in the comments below. Feel free to even share some of your ideas for a custom figure. We'd love to hear it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and ding that bell for future videos. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as all the other social media we have listed down below. Head on over to our Discord server and join the rollers as well as the ReadyComicsRoll crew to discuss all things Heroclix, whether it be custom figures, the meta, current releases, you name it. Follow us on Twitch for random live streams throughout the week. And if you'd like to help us grow, be sure to head over to our Patreon and become a patron today.